What's up, everyone? You are listening to Beyond the Ring podcast. I am Thejas, and this is your Smackdown and AEW Rampage review, guys. Before we get into this review, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. And let me know what you guys thought on this week's Smackdown and Rampage show in the comment section below. So let's get into this, guys. So we usually begin with Smackdown show. Let's begin with that. Smackdown show began with Jimmy and Jey Uso welcoming Roman Reigns, and they kind of is the self Roman Reigns is self-proclaimed king, the tribal king. That's gimmick also added. You can say I'm not very interested in this what they are doing with Roman Reigns right now because he didn't need that kind of character. Like I said last week, I didn't like that kind of thing. We had Xavier Woods coming up, and he says that he doesn't mean it doesn't mean like you are wearing the crown and you're the king. It's not the man that it's the deserving one who makes it. And Roman Reigns says, so you have no respect onto this. So he started destroying all the things, all the crown and all. And finally he had a statement. Usos actually holded him and just stomped him onto that crown, and it was a okay segment, I would say, because I'm not very into this kind of tribal king gimmick that Roman Reigns is doing, because the whole point of King Woods was it didn't look good, I would say. It didn't had a very much good moment or something, I thought about. Then we had the first match, Sheamus versus Ricochet versus Jinder Mahal. Cesaro in a four-way, Fade a four-way, final entrant, Team SmackDown. Just when I thought that like Brock Lesnar would be the final member, here it comes the Fatal four-way. I mean, it was pretty okay, pretty good Fatal four-way, can say. You can watch it, and I'm not happy with this whole build-up that they did with Survivor Series. But anyways, this was a fun match that they included. Yeah, just had a meaning, you can say, and pretty obvious, you can say. Sheamus was a prediction. I mean, pretty. You can obviously say that Sheamus had the debut, and he's not going to lose, and especially as they were touting him as a former world champion. So I guess maybe we could get Sheamus Roman Reigns program in the future or something. But Sheamus won the match, and Sheamus is the final entrant on this SmackDown 5-on-5 traditional match. So that makes it the list of SmackDown, you can say. And next we have the Holland actually helped Sheamus. So Holland had a backstage segment with Sheamus. So okay, I see that Cesaro Sheamus maybe could have a rivalry, and maybe you could see then Sheamus actually turning on. Sheamus turning on the Holland, and Holland, Sheamus, Cesaro kind of. Maybe you could get that kind of rivalry. I mean, it could be interesting if they continue well, I would say. And next we have Leah, Naomi, Shayna Baszler, Natalia. Nothing match. I guess the ref was the age, new generation Nick Patrick, you can say, and she was counting fast. I mean, all the support of Sonia Deville, and we had a segment as well where she asked if she did a good job, and Sonia Deville acts like she didn't told anything or something. I don't know where this story is going, but Naomi and Sonia Deville's storyline is kind of taken a pause right now. I think there's still time if you want to do in the next wave, which is day one. They have still time, but they need to build up. They need to do something or the other, because as we were seeing some weeks ago, it isn't at that level, you can say. They seems to have completely forgotten or not kind of focusing on it, I would say. But still that storyline is going on. Sonia Deville using the opportunity, abusing the power, you can say. And it's always good when the authority figures do something, or something could be happening or something. Yeah, who knows who could be the bright star coming out of that, maybe. Yeah, next we had Jeff Hardy versus Madcap Moss. Jeff Hardy accompanied by Drew McIntyre, Madcap Moss accompanied by obviously Happy Corbin. So that was this, and we had another confirmation that so this is the Survivor Series is the 25th anniversary of The Rock. So on that memory, on that tradition, you can say, so Sonya Deville has actually made a 25-man battle royal, in which Sami Zayn is going to be included. So whatever, man. I mean, just got the update from this, so I just told this. But we had Jeff Hardy beat Madcap Moss. Pretty short matches, all. I mean, the matches were really short. All the matches, I could say. It was more of, you can say, the Roman Reigns and uh, the women's match we were getting into. Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura versus Angel non-title match. Nothing match. Shinsuke Nakamura beat Angel Garza. Then we had Sasha Banks versus Shotzi. Good match, I would say. A good match for Shotzi after making in the main roster, I would say. Better than the Charlotte one day she had. And yeah, story was good here. And I liked the match. It was competitive. It was good. And Shotzi looked good as well, I would say. And I'm liking this rivalry, the feud with Shotzi Sasha Banks. Maybe because we had a tease after that, Tony Storm coming up, and she talks about the segment that she had with Charlotte, and Charlotte giving Tony Storm the match after she defeats Becky Lynch. She says, so maybe that program is Charlotte Tony Storm program could be the continuing, and then while Sasha Banks Shotzi could be kind of a program that could continue in the meanwhile, you can say. So I'm pretty okay with that. Still, they're still kind of saving it, that Sasha versus Charlotte story, and that's pretty great rivalry, can say, great feud and great match that they could have. So I'm interested in it. The women's scenario is looking good, actually, and Shotzi having a shot at the SmackDown Women's title would be also a new kind of a breath of fresh air, you can say, and maybe could be good. And then we had the main event segment. Xavier Woods was challenged Roman Reigns, and we had a Biggie coming up, and Biggie and Roman Reigns brawl, and it was a good brawl, I would say. Finally, they did a kind of a good final build-up, you can say, and I was expecting this in Monday Night Raw, but they did in SmackDown. So this is the last show of WWE before Survivor Series. So they did pretty well, you can say, even though the Survivor Series has no excitement still now, we can say, but it was good. Both of them looked really good. I mean, yeah, Sheamus actually, Biggie actually countered the spear going into the big ending, and that was the ending of this week's SmackDown. This week's SmackDown was, as you can say, the 30 minutes, last 30 minutes of the show was really good. And apart from that, you could completely miss it. I mean, it's nothing. The matches were really short, pretty decent, you can say, pretty decent. While the last 30 minutes was really good, if they could have build it over around that, could have been nice, I would say. The fatal four way was also fun, but it was very obvious that Sheamus was going to get the victory. So pretty decent SmackDown this week, better than from previous 2 weeks or 1 week, you can say. Next we have the AEW Rampage, guys. So this was a fun show. I liked the show. All over, it was a fun little enjoyable show, you can say. Darby Allin versus Billy Gunn kicked off the show. It was a decent match, okay match. Yeah, felt like a bit long, you can say, but yeah, it was what it was. Darby Allin got the victory, obviously, and then we had Jade Cargill versus Red Velvet TBS Championship Tournament match. A really good match from this Rampage, and I really like Red Velvet style of wrestling, the fire and the style that she bring about. I really like. I don't know why what catches her, I would say, but they had pretty good chemistry as well, and they had a real life altercation as well, if you remember. So, but that was there, but this match was really good, I would say, and Jade Cargill got the victory here. It was a hard fought victory for Jade Cargill, you can say. And yeah, next we had the Thunder Rosa promo, because Thunder Rosa Jimmy Hater match is going to be in the next Dynamite episode, the TBS title tournament match. Next we had the main event, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish with Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. So this was the match. I was thinking that maybe the Adam Cole, Bobby Fish could be getting the victory, because I mean, last in the AEW Full Gear they lost big time. So I was thinking that, but I guess that Adam Cole didn't help Bobby Fish, while Jungle Boy was trapping Bobby Fish and onto the snare trap. So I guess Bobby Fish, the Super Click storyline could be in the way, I think, because Jungle Boy Luchasaurus were kind of being hyped up like they are the number two tag team. So I guess maybe they're going for the tag team championship, maybe again Lucha Bros. Yeah. So I think this story Christian Cage would be moving around to another story or something. Yeah, it's pretty high time they should do. But that Christian versus Jungle Boy, the story is still pending, I would say. But I'm interested to see Adam Cole versus Bobby Fish story if they wanted to. And yeah, man, how it pans out in 3 to 4 months, if Kevin Owens, Kyle O'Reilly, and Johnny Gargano and all comes up, it would be amazing, man. What the scenario is going to play out in the whole Elite Super Click storyline, and it's very interesting. Yeah, so this is a fun show, you can say, fun enjoyable show of Rampage. Nothing very good, nothing very bad as well. It was pretty balanced show, and you can watch it and pretty much. And the Smackdown was also bearable this week. That last 30 minutes really saved the show, you can say, especially the Banks versus Shotzi match, you can say. That was the saver of the show. And yeah, Biggie Roman Reigns thing was also good. So that was this week's, guys. So this week's was pretty good for me. And tell me your thoughts as well in the comment section below. How did you thought from of this week's SmackDown? Are you excited for Survivor Series? I mean, what's your favorite moments or matches that you felt like in this week? Tell me in the comment section below, and I will see you guys with my next one. Until then, be safe, stay energetic, and peace.